So, hi everyone. Right now, let's try to change the compare values, compare one values of the uh, high resolution timer B. Since the point here is that when we have the high resolution timer, we can actually change the duty cycle based on the value of the compare unit one. Since right now, when we have when we set it earlier, it was actually half the value of of the period, which is 18,432. So the compare value would actually put the 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 pin to a low to low. So all I have here is that I have this sine wave wherein let me just show you what it actually does. So let me just create a new window, then say scope, then let me just plug it in here, and let's press the play button. It's actually just trying to change from 50% duty cycle to plus 2000 and minus 2000 with a sampling time of 0.001. And the output will be something like this, right? So I'm just actually playing around with the compare one value, and let's just deploy the program. But before that, what I did here is that from this sine wave, I had a data type conversion to int16 so that I would remove that decimal points in the sine waves. You can actually do that with, I'm sure you can do that, but yeah. So no. So what we have here is that in 16 here, I added a ray transition block since this function block doesn't really have any specific time. So it means to say that the whole program that I have in my main block actually in my mother, let's say, how to say it, let's say it's a mother block. So the mother, the parent model uh, is running at 0.01 seconds. So it's actually telling your main file or the program in your main file to actually run at 0.01. So yeah, so it's your heartbeat. And this one, this repetition underscore B, is actually the interrupts 16 cycles of our 250k hertz. So what you can see here is that I'm actually changing the values of the B underscore compare one, so that every 16 cycles of my period in the PWM, I would change it a certain value which is being set by this sine wave here. And yeah, so after that, let's just save this one and then press on the build model. So I actually have the blocks already. The code I already uploaded it earlier, and you can see here that it's still the same, but I got this values now because I added other blocks. Yeah, pretty much it's the same. But right now, because we added something inside the repetition timer, then definitely it will be set here. So this is actually trying to set that compare unit one for timer B, right? And yeah. So let me go to my oscilloscope and try to see that from there. So you can see now that this is actually the changes in the sine wave compared to the output.